Here is the first place we lived when my family moved to Atlanta, Georgia. After my parents' divorce, my brave mother, who had just graduated from college and earned a degree in accounting, picked up an Ebony magazine from a checkout counter. And Ebony magazine was like one of the first publications that featured beautiful and gorgeous brown people in their articles, their beauty ads, and their fashion shows. And the cover of this particular issue read, Top 10 cities for blacks with college degrees. Well, mom visited Atlanta while we were out on spring break, and she returned excited, announcing that we were moving to Atlanta. Now, this gate did not exist when we lived here to make us feel comfortable and safe. This area was all grass and it did not have this sitting arrangement. This is where I played with my new friends from New York, Baltimore, and from Boston. And we learned about different types of foods and music from one another. During the summer, we'd walk in this direction about a half a block to the end of the street and to our summer camp. So this was my very first summer camp. You can see where we walk down, and we're on the inside of the gate, which also did not exist at that time. This whole area was picnic tables, and it was shaded nicely for us to learn arts and crafts. And I remember this huge tree had tire swings hanging from it. It was a real treat for me because our backyards in my hometown were simply like blackberry and raspberry trees that separated the property lines. So we played here and ate sack lunches. What great ways to spend summer days. We stayed at this hotel while we transitioned from our tiny little apartment, and boy, did I catch an eyeful on my way from the laundry room in the basement level when someone left the nightclub's door propped open too long. I saw what women wear in nightclubs, or maybe I should say what they do not wear. Here we have the first public school I attended. In Illinois, I went to a Catholic private school, and here is also where I encountered my very first fist fight. Some girl tailgated me on my heels to the playground like my second day at my new school, and she wouldn't talk to me, but she had another kid announce that she wants to fight and she wants to scratch up my face. So unfortunately for her, for that girl, my dad was a boxer, so he often drilled us on techniques like blocking and uppercuts. So here is where it all went down. This is the very first after school program that I was a part of. It looks really small here, but I remember there being a huge theater with a stage with a piano on it, and the piano teacher convinced me to perform a solo. So my mom comes to the program after work, and she discovers that I am playing the piano, playing the Funny Little Bunny during the program, which I had not mentioned to her and got the sheet music that my grandmother had her send it to me. Here is the first college campus I stepped foot on. I was a part of the Upward Bound program, which prepped us, for the summer, which prepped us for the SATs. I was fortunate to assist the office manager during that time, and I admired her because she wore suits and it helped me to learn and develop my office skills. So this was a great experience. I also surprised my mom here as a beauty pageant contestant. She wasn't surprised that I was in the pageant, but she was shocked to see me wearing her fashionable clothing and her high heel shoes during the competition. So I was full of surprises. Once I worked here, I knew that I had to do meaningful work. Here is where I worked for Dr. King's family in the Office of Entertainment and Special Events. Here is where I met game changers like Coretta Scott King, Dexter Scott King, Marty King III, Yolanda King, Honorable Bernice King, Christine King Farris, Alveda Bill King, the Honorable former Mayor Andy Young, the late Mayor Maynard Jackson, Congressman Senator John Lewis, activists like Reverend Joseph E. Lowry, Ralph D. Abernathy, Hosea Williams, Zernona Clayton, C.T. Vivian, Reverend James Orange, Michael Jackson, Macaulay Culkin, Whoopi Goldberg, Cheryl Lee Ralph, Vicki Winans, Amanda Davis, Bill Cobbs, drummer Terry Lynn Carrington, saxophonist Angela Christie, Jasmine Guy, Dick Gregory, Sweet Honey in a Rock, and many more talented, brave contributors to change during my lifetime. And it all started with one woman's fearless move.